Anyway, apparently this Zalisgar dude will have a smuggle weapon for my mission.
Alright, well, we'll find him once we're out in the swamps.
Bishop that we were already planning on killing. Because, Magister, I'm just saying I wanted to get the stuff off Boris, because, one, he was my point of contact earlier, and two, he disrespected me, I feel.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm just...
Well, let's go take out all the other Magister guards.
A little less personal with these guys, but, you know, they're all
only
going to
slightly
die.
less. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd say imprisoning me on this island makes it pretty dang personal.
Glory is mine.
Poison dart's a slightly smaller area, so yeah, I wouldn't hit those.
I'm gonna have to go up a little.
I think they might have moved just far enough apart that that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Just hit that one. Good enough.
I'm ready. Prepare yourself.
Okay, yep, camera's gonna just do its thing for a second. Alright.
Sorry about that. Didn't know if I joined the battle that way it would do that.
Well, I don't know if it'll hit them directly, but it will light up the oil they're in. Sorry, doggo.
Yeah, we can only save the dogs that haven't been thoroughly brainwashed by them.
Well, even like some of the ones like Bruno, the one that I had to distract with the ball. Like, the best I can do is just try to distract him enough to not have to kill them. I think if you aimed the fireball slightly to the side or used Impale or something that didn't need a path, it would work just fine. There, that was working. Oh, over to the side. There. Yes, that works. Trying to communicate space to you is... Maybe I'm just not good at communicating. Maybe that's the problem.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess a Magister wandered over here. Alone. That was real smart of you, buddy.
He didn't even take advantage of the fact that we weren't facing him to shoot us. He just went, hey, and then we went, oh, you're dead. I didn't even get a turn. He just died. Oh, he doesn't even have a name. He's just Magister Swordsman.
Yeah, I think we're past most of the ones that have names. Okay, there's stuff to search there, but I can't quite reach it. More of them that would are volunteering to be taken out.
Trespasser. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun.
Poison dart first. Otherwise, it doesn't always poison properly if it immediately explodes.
I'll yield to none.
Now the fire. Make sure that you're not hitting the fence. You might need to aim a little over to the side like that. Like, aim at the swordsman directly. Okay, that's not quite working either. Okay, aim at the swordsman's feet, and now how far can you push it up? It's getting hung up on some rubble. Great. I don't know, it'll still explode.
Where'd you come from?
And I guess Cork has just decided to quit arguing with the Magisters, which is what he would have been doing if we'd approached from a direction where we could get close enough to hear that. I guess he's just in the fight now. Enough to teleport into this, so however, these two are still close enough that this should work. There we go.
Subdue them, and make sure Cork doesn't leave.
Well, this guy interesting.
Okay, we need to not be out of the fight.
I'm trying to get into
Catch back up to the fight. Okay. Well, I'm going to give, or try to give Cork some physical armor, but I had to give up my height advantage to just catch up, so I guess I'm going to climb up here.
I'm ready.
Just far enough. That's not going to work. So we're just going to go right for fireball. I don't think he needs healing. They didn't quite get through his armor. I just gave him more armor. Yeah, actually, if you aim it like that, it should immediately explode because there's a small ring of fire around Cork.
Just making sure I'm not going to hit our friend.
I'll yield to none.
You could actually maybe put that on Cork, and then he'd have a fire aura around him.
Ah. Let's see if it works.
It does.
I mean, he probably won't know how to use this.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll use
but
the extra skill that it grants, but the passive damage will work.
I'm just gonna hit this guy again.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah, honestly, for this fight, at least, I probably should have had you switch to the poison fire once, but...
We'll just have to make do.
Yeah, they're definitely too far apart for that to work. Although I do have my teleport. Yep. Him there. So now I'm at least hitting both of them. Honestly, damage over time might get the two of them. I'm gonna stretch this up toward the other archer. Oh, he does use it. That's cool.
Guess I should run up to get in the fight again.
Yeah. Maybe if you climb the ladder onto that second platform, not the one I'm on, but up there. That might be close enough, like if next to the barrel. There. Or there.
There-ish. Yeah. Let's see how it rolls. Paths are going to be interrupted for a bit.
Impale doesn't require a path. Yeah, that should work just fine. That, I think you hit an oil barrel.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Was that intentional?
I'm not sure.
You don't know your own intent. You are madness, sir.
By Lucian's swords, these magisters are madmen.
Oh, dude. He kicked me out of the conversation.
I think because he's on fire. Well, he's alive. I don't know if he likes us or hates us, but...
Boring.
Where is he?
He ran off.
Impressive weaponry. Might the Magisters anticipate Void-woken attacks, despite their rules and their collars?
Okay, I didn't expect to just give my thoughts. I thought I was just going to shoot a ballista into something. It's kind of hoping.
You were trying to just fire a ballista into the camp? Oh, okay. That... You are just chaos incarnate, aren't you? It had a button. Okay. I'm just... Wow.
The cat purrs loudly as it curls itself around your ankles.
Thank you for freeing me from that awful place. The air is so much clearer here, wild and free, just like me. And I remember who I am now, a wizard's cat. But the spell-flinging stinker left me behind, without as much as a look over his shoulder. Bah! It's as if I never made myself a bed on his bony legs, or never chased away the mice that had bite through his books.
Yeah, the wizard sounds awful, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one.
Oh, So he is. I guarded his library like a griffin would a princess's bedchamber, and look where it got me. I can still hear him now, the crusty old cad. We had us a cruise and 6 days in the sun, but grave duty calls, so I have to run. Too dangerous, my charge, for you, dear old boy. Best you stay here in jolly Fort Joy.
Yeah, he shouldn't have left you behind. Also, speaking in rhymes is awful, so...
Yes, where they roast your bottom over a grill. That'll teach him to leave me stranded among those red roads with their prickly magic sticks. No, it's quite clear to me that you are much more worthy of an honest cat's company.
First, let's talk to Buddy. Buddy, come here.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you. Sauce? Hound? Did she seem happy?
No, she seemed pretty miserable, Buddy.
Oh, my poor Emmy. I'm not used to being apart like this. It's awful. I hope she knows I miss her. I hope she knows I think about her all the time.
Emmy misses you too, Buddy. So yeah, this is where the mod takes over. Normally that's just the end of the quest.
But now we can talk to him and offer to help.
And even though that's tagged with the noble tag, it just doesn't seem like what the Red Prince would say. Honestly, the Red Prince probably wouldn't care too much about the dogs, but I care about the dogs, so I'm breaking character for a little bit. We're just going to offer to rescue Emmy for him. He's fawning over us, as Buddy does. He's rummaging around in an old crate, but he can't find whatever it is he's looking for. So what were you looking for? He was looking for their cuddle blanket, because he wanted us to give it to Emmy, but he can't find it. And now he's giving us puppy eyes, because he wants us to look for the blanket. What does it look like? It's brown, and it has their initials in the corner. You can read? No, he can't, but Emmy apparently can and read it to him. So we're going to have to go looking for that blanket, which I think we already have. But where would we start looking? He says maybe one of the kids took it. One of the kids living in the cave that the elves were living in. So Modi and the other kid. The Magisters probably aren't going to be happy when we rescue Emmy, assuming any of them are still around to witness that. But just in case, you should probably go wait outside Fort Joy. So he's going to wait for us on another beach not far from here. So probably that beach that we landed on when we took the boat out with Han. So yeah, you go there and we'll meet you once we get Emmy.
And yeah, we have it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought we picked that up. It's in Modi's hideout. So I think we just came across it because we were helping Modi
See,
out.
Faint initials, which, yep.
Kill.
Okay, Emmy.
Buddy. My Buddy. I love Buddy. I miss Buddy.
I could take you to Buddy. I need the blanket. Send me the blanket if you're not going to come over here.
Scratch.
Thank you. Okay, I have the blanket. Buddy is waiting just outside Fort Joy. It should be safe for her to follow us. We've taken Niles and all the Magisters on this floor out, so it should be okay.
That's going to be a problem. I think the other thing we'll have to do is...
So, we don't want to get caught, because if we get caught by Magisters while she's with us, the conditioning might take over and she might try to fight us, which would be really bad.
Yeah, we might have to fix that conditioning later, but can't
For
do
now,
that now.
For now, let's just get her out of here. And Sir Laura apparently agrees with our decision to try to help Emmy.
That's nice.
I feel like the mod author of this mod did a pretty good job with like Sir Laura's dialogue and with Buddy's dialogue. Like, it still reads like them, even though it's not voice acted.
I think if somebody could get the voice actors to do that, it would just fit.
Yeah, I think it would fit pretty
Like,
well.
it'd be vanilla, and I wouldn't notice.
So, Buddy smelled that Emmy was following us and is running over. And they are having a happy reunion. Buddy is probably... I feel like he'd be talking a mile a minute. We know the Red Prince would roll his eyes and groan, even though he very much facilitated this.
Okay.
I'm the Red Prince. That's what kind of monster I am. And unfortunately, the Source Hound conditioning is still trying to kick in intermittently. Please just try to remember how happy you were with Buddy. Try to just go back to that. So yeah, the conditioning on her is worse than it was with the other dog we helped, Birdie, because they had longer to work on her. So this is very much not like Emmy. She never attacked anyone before. The Magisters did something to her. She's not herself anymore. Is there any way to fix it? Alright, so we need to find some way to try to undo the damage. And we picked up a lot of books when we were in the Houndmaster's quarters, so that seems like a good place to start, is looking through those journals. Okay, that's not Houndmaster's journal, that's someone else's journal. Source Houndmaster journal. Well, had to report Flanagan today. I never thought the bloody idiot was actually serious about wanting to cure Source Hounds, but it seems I underestimated him. He had been going on for some time about how feeding dead prisoners to the mutts was unnatural and how he felt sorry for them. The dogs, not the prisoners. I didn't pay him much heed, but today I caught him trying to feed something to one of the hounds. Divine knows where he found those old scribblings, but he stumbled upon some notes detailing, or rather speculating, that if you grind a bone to dust, mix it with honey, and then steep the result, which he imaginatively calls honey bone, in source, it would purge any corruption when ingested. Flanagan brilliantly deduced that since the conditioning of the source hounds was corruption, the cure would remove it and restore the hounds to their previous state. Luckily, he never got past the honey bone stage of his experiments, since we make damn sure there's no source floating around anywhere in the Joy. Of course, when he presented his mixture to Gracie, the dog nearly bit his hand off, so I dare say the experiment wasn't quite the success Flanagan had been hoping for. In any case, he won't get a chance to try again. I made sure of that. I like that they actually also used one of the source hound names. Unfortunately, I think it's the name of that source hound that was patrolling that we had to take out. I wish we could just make enough honeybone for all of them. Like, mod author, if you still want to update this, could you just update it so I can save all the dogs? You don't even have to put dialogue for them. Just have them run off. There's a weird skeletal arm there. Okay.
The little arm reaches upward, grasping at empty air.
Gonna try to use leverage to pry the arm free.
Now free, the arm thrashes furiously. It doesn't relent until wriggling out of your grasp. The arm hits the sand and goes rigid. Its wrist rotates like a compass needle, a single bony finger pointing toward what?
Okay, so it's going to try to point us in a direction of something or other. We'll deal with that later. We need to try to help Emmy for now, and we also need to clear more things out of the fort, and there's a lot we need to do. We'll come back to that. So we actually have the honey bone already. There was some on the Houndmaster, I think, when we took him out. I guess he confiscated what he found on Flanagan. But it's not source infused, so we need to find source, which we're obviously not going to find any of that anywhere in Fort Joy, so presumably out in the swamp somewhere. We can find it, and then we can use it on Emmy, and hopefully fix what the Magisters have done to her. But for now, we need to finish up what we're doing in the fort.
Oh.